Hello everybody, how are we all today? Birds are still singing, sun is still shining, and it is a glorious day today, even though we had a little bit of rain this morning. And I have a bit of an issue. Got so much to do, I've got no time to do it because I've actually just realised the date. I've literally basically got to renovate a chateau within about 4 days. I mean, not fully obviously, but the list is huge. And the rain's coming, so I've got to fight against weather and time. I've literally got to try to make this place look absolutely amazing, inside and out, in about 4 days. Virtually impossible. You want to watch me try? Come on in. As you can hear, the compressor in the background is firing up. First job, while it's sunny, let's get another coat on these. Another coat done, back and dry, ready for another coat. And yeah, next task. Next job, while the weather's nice, but it's going to rain tomorrow. Look at these sprinkling gates. Somebody just parked the car here, that'll be me. Now, our little chapel. Now, pretty little thing, isn't it? Always loved our little chapel and this little spot. It's got probably the best view back to the chateau and of the lake over there. Now, this is where those conifers came down, and that is also where I ground the stumps out the other day. Now it's time to make it a little bit better. Surprise, tripod in the boots. Look at these though, aren't they pretty? Let's see what they'll look like. I do appear to be taking my adulting quite seriously with all these plants and stuff, but it is a massive thing here that the place can look wonderful. If it hasn't got some colour, it doesn't. There's something missing. What are we thinking? I think that's, grow. That'll be nice, won't they? So I think that's a yes. What do you all think? What do you think about those little hydrangeas in that spot? I think they'll grow a bit bigger and there'll be a nice little splash of colour here. Plus, I'm just going to have to build a little bit of edging all around there out of wood, put the weed suppressant down, and then that can have something in there which will really set that area out. I am not a fantastic gardener, that's fine. I'm more, if it's in the way you chop it down type of person. So all of you wonderful people who do know about gardening, if I show you exactly what sort of it's car, variety, yeah, cars come in makes and motorbikes come in makes, flowers come in variety, these are, you can possibly tell me in the comments how big they'll grow and how much spacing that they need between each other to plant. They are pretty little colour, aren't they? Red Everbells. So you can see it in English under there. Red Everbells. So, does anyone know how big the Red Everbells will grow? Is that sort of spacing looking about right? Because I would like, when they grow bigger, to not be going anywhere near the chapel walls. So I really want to do that job because it's quite quick, but I don't want to be planting anything until you wonderful people have possibly given me some direction. So I look forward to your comments and a little bit of guidance so I can get that job done and sort out this area. Now, on to the next. Well, with the rain coming, I can't do any more outside, and it means I'm gonna have to do my stuff inside. So I need to deal with the rooms where my friends are going to be staying, because I've got friends coming to visit. It's obviously not paying guests, it's friends, so it's a bit different. But with all this rain and no one's been up here for quite a long time, I'd best go and check on those rooms and make sure I've got the right list of stuff to get them done. Up on the top floor. Okay. With all this rain, let's always check for leaks. Doing all right so far. It is a nice view of the back garden from up here. Okay. This one's looking all right. That's one friend. It's a nice bed, isn't it? Let's check out the next one. It's always so difficult with a big house, and especially after the last 2 years, when you don't really have people staying. We couldn't do much, could we? The entire world was a bit weird. So now I've got to check on everything. All right. Oh, that's where one of my studio lights is. Well, that looks a bit dodgy, doesn't it? What were we filming in here, I wonder? If anyone thinks anything untoward, your mind is in the gutter. Right. I think, apart from a clean, I might be in luck getting the rooms ready. And ooh. We might have a little bit of a leak up there to deal with. I've always liked this room though. I quite like that chair. These are some of the things that Angelina did. Should we cover this entire sofa? And then, isn't that cool? Yes. Nice little touches. I'm sure JW will love it. Right. Last room to check. That's definitely the chimney upstairs still leaking. That's a bit upsetting. So we're gonna have to deal with that. That's about the 4th time we've had to deal with that. Now, there's a chimney upstairs above that room. We don't use that room. It's not renovated. But we have sorted out the leak on that chimney numerous times, and it still seems to be carrying on. So more work is required. Last room. All right. Always like this room. It is a pretty little place. Obviously it's a bit pink for my liking, I am a man. But it's very, very cute. So, I think we've got away with it. This room's right on that corner by that copper beach. And from here, you start getting to see just how close that is to the chateau. Right, I've actually got less work to get ready for my friends arriving up here than I thought. It's just me the rest of the house. Now, I'm going to have to wait for the rain to go away because it's got to start the outside and then come on the inside. And there's quite a lot of cleaning up to do, which I won't bore you with in a video. But while I'm up here, rain stops, I'll give you a better idea of just how bad some of the rooms up here are. And obviously we don't do paying guests, so these are less important than other things. But there's quite a lot to do in some of these other rooms. They need some serious work. The rain has gone and it's the end of the day, so I can't do much. I can, however, feel a little bit easier about those rooms which I have to get ready for people to stay in a few days' time, as that's a lot less work than I was anticipating. So good news. So the problem with the house that's this big, you just don't tend to, all of those guest rooms are on the 2nd floor. We just don't tend to go up there that often. So, especially after the last 2 years. So, I'm in a really good mood. I'm really happy I've got less work to do for those rooms. Still got an absolute shed load of work to do. And I want to get on with some of the more boring stuff now. See you all tomorrow. Bye now.